Fabian, an Arsenal fan. I wonder what he's going to ask Lauren. It's going to be slightly different from the first Arsenal fan. Completely different to the United fan.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is with the long hair.
Sorry if to look at my for the past few hours.
Who am I meeting? Fabian.
Stop, yeah.
How are you, mate? Robbie.
Good. How are you?
Nice
Fabian,
to meet
is
you.
it?
Yep.
How are you, Fabian? So, have you brought us for the Chendol or the Naslama here?
I don't know. They said the Roja.
The Laura?
Okay.
I'm good. Give me one. Oh. Come on, touch legs.
No. That's a sign of respect. When did you start supporting Arsenal Football Club?
I got about 5 years back after the 2014 World Cup. Before that, I wasn't really a football fan.
Yeah.
But ever since then, I started to love football.
Yeah.
And
You've grown into it.
yep, grown into it. Started loving it.
Yeah.
Loved every single one of it. Every
Sorry.
single part of
You
it.
go.
Oh, this is we are forming in the back, so we have Lauren in right back.
Okay, alright.
Robbie and I will be centre half. You'll be our left
got a
back.
left foot?
Alright, sure.
Do you have a left foot? Perfect back four.
I do, but it's really bad.
You look like you're going to play.
No, not really. I don't know, just for the
Oh, he's
for
through
the,
and
for the
through.
season, for the season, yeah.
Yeah, good.
So 2014, let me get this right. You started supporting Arsenal. Why?
It's just because of I just love their style of play.
Yeah.
Their style of play for me was like totally different from every other team.
Yeah.
I love their possession play,
Yeah.
play, especially their possession play. But other than that, one thing I love being an Arsenal fan is that the dedication behind it. You see, other than the Invincibles, I get hammered by other teams fans way too much. I just have to go back to class and an MU fan will come me, haha, Lingard just turned the Emirates into a dance floor,
Yeah.
like what he put in Instagram. And then later I go back and then I see a Liverpool fan like, hey, 5-1. You know, but it's when all these pressures come and you still stay an Arsenal fan, I believe that's what I am proud of.
That's what being a true fan
That's
is
what being a
about,
true
huh?
fan is. When supporting the team at its lowest. Obviously, it's not its lowest.
Yeah.
I've been through much worse.
That identity that he speaks about, the style of football, that's what Wenger brought to Arsenal and made Arsenal, didn't he?
He brought that into the team, possession and quick transitions.
Exactly.
Because we have quick players in front. One of the things that Wenger likes at the time was to have quick player, because in the modern game you can play possession, but most of the goals, apart from the set pieces, come from quick transition. When you lose the ball in the middle of the park and then you go quick into the attack. So we used to mix very good possession style, but as well quick transition. It's to say when you win the ball in the middle of the park, you go quick up front.
Definitely.
So 2014 now, who was your star player that one charismatic player? I mean, because his team literally had everybody, from goalkeeper to.
I can't think of any player from the Invincible that I would say he's not a good player. Invincible, every one of them were amazing.
2014?
No, he's
I mean, talking about the Invincibles.
Yeah, but in 2014, who was your star?
2014,
But I would say that as well, in Invincible, it's not just the 11. I think we'll have 8 players, top players. They substituted when somebody wasn't on the team, they were capable to do the same job, which is very difficult. Which is we have to give the credit, not just the 11, the best 11. I take credit as well for my teammates that they were on the bench, waiting for us to come out and do the job. So, big credit to them.
Definitely.
We're just going back to the 2014 team.
Oh, yes, all right, okay. My star player at the team was Santi Cazorla.
And he's back in Spain and doing well.
I loved Santi Cazorla. He was the player that I would be gutted every time he gets injured. Because every time he plays in, we would have a good game. There was one game at the start of the season, I can't remember which season, but we lost to West Ham 2-0. And Santi Cazorla played that game. And he actually played really well.
That was the opening game of the season at the Emirates.
The Emirates.
I'll tell you something. In fact, that season, we had a lot of injuries. One of them was Cazorla that made the team drop a little bit.
Yes.
I think if that team would have been without so many injuries on that period of time. I remember because I've been doing some working with the club as ambassador. and I went to the Emirates, the Champions League game. On that period, if we didn't have so many injuries, I think we could have won the Premier League.
Yes, I agree. I agree
We
with
were
that.
there. I mean,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I've been telling that
And
to my
it was
friends
one of them.
Yeah.
that whole season that if we had Santi Cazorla, we could have won the league.
Yeah.
Was it the league that Leicester won the league? Was it the season that Leicester won
Yeah,
the league?
we close. We close to win the league.
Yeah.
And then at the end, with so many injuries, and then we dropped, but we were very close to win the league. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a shame.
Yep, it was definitely a shame.
So how are you feeling about things at the moment? You started the season so well, 22 games unbeaten, but at the end of the day, you're in a similar position. You think it's been progress, or there hasn't been any progress under Unai Emery?
There is definitely progress.
Yeah.
I've seen, I mean, like as an Arsenal fan, I've seen the difference between how it was before, how it was now. We're getting players in, we're getting transfers in. Players, we're not scared anymore to make all these big changes. Walcott went out, Oxlade-Chamberlain went out. All these players that I grew up loving, most of them went out.
So who do you love now?
Favorite player?
Mesut Ozil.
No.
No, I'm not gonna say him.
Aubameyang?
I'm not gonna say him.
Like I said,
I would say Lacazette.
Yeah.
One of my main reasons why I chose Lacazette over Aubameyang is because Lacazette takes chances. Most of the time he takes chances. You will see him when he scores. Some of his goals are like from places where strikers won't even.
Out of nothing.
Yeah, he creates it out of nothing. Strikers won't even think of. They'll think of passing at that chance.
The one against Cardiff, yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
one
that was
against
nice.
Cardiff, the one against Chelsea, the first goal against Chelsea.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
but that Cardiff goal was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Two use.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in fact, the last game against City, I think it was one of the best on the pitch.
Definitely,
He
yeah.
came to help the team. He allowed the midfield player to have someone to pass. I mean, together with Guendouzi.
Oh, Guendouzi was
was
amazing.
very
Guendouzi,
good
I was
game,
proud
yeah.
of Guendouzi. I was proud of Guendouzi. I was just a bit upset over Lichtsteiner. I believe with his experience, he shouldn't be getting, like.
He's been poor this season.
Yeah, he's been really poor this season.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel he's not good enough for the club.
I think
agree.
he's past his prime.
He's
Yeah.
definitely past his prime.
But unfortunately, the situation Arsenal are in, they're looking for those type of
Senior
deals. Like
players,
now
yeah.
they're getting players on loan. They can't afford it. We're hearing they
Yeah,
can't afford to
exactly.
go and buy players. So
Yeah, and that's one more thing that I was a bit upset that when we got Denis Suarez. I mean, I was pretty happy with Denis Suarez, but that's not what we need. We need a centre back. We need a defender.
yeah.
We need a defender, and
Yeah.
it was really upset to know that they were going after Suarez instead of defenders. So when he came on in City, he played okay, and I can't really judge him much because they straight away put him against a top side, arguably best team there.
But it's funny he
Best
says
team in
that Arsenal don't look for defenders because before Van Dijk moved to Liverpool, they were linked with Van Dijk for the longest amount of time. Would he buy them? Would he buy them? And now, you're right, another centre back. Just one centre back changes things. If there's any centre back in the world and money's not a problem right now, who would you buy? Don't say Van Dijk because that's never going to happen.
That's definitely never going to happen. I would say Boateng.
Boateng?
Personally, I would say Boateng.
Did you?
Yeah,
Boateng.
Jerome.
Personally, I would say
Jerome Boateng.
Jerome Boateng.
Anyone in Spain you think the Arsenal should be looking at?
Boateng.
You've had more
I didn't
experience
see, I
with centre
didn't
backs.
see much.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think Barang with Swiss.
Yeah.
Oh, Barang
He's
is
young,
good.
he's quick for the English Premier League. Because in English Premier League you need to be quick. And he's quick. He can come out with the ball as Arsenal style.
Yeah.
And he's strong, determination. So something like him. Something like him.
you need a
But
prop.
again, it's a different market.
Yeah.
Not being the Champions League.
Yeah.
I
So
take,
hard, huh?
I take his words as obsolete. No, not obsolete. I take his words as absolute.
Yeah.
Absolute. Because I've never played.
It's a few alphabets, but massive difference.
Yeah, I
you
know, right? Yeah. I take his words as absolute because I haven't played in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Neither have I played for school football. But yeah.
But at least you love Arsenal,
Yes.
and there's more good than negative at least.
Yeah, definitely. I've cried seeing team kill us off at times. But I'll never betray this club.
No.
I'll die supporting Arsenal.
Yeah, good.
Without a doubt.
Even Godin experience.
Yeah, Godin would be all right, but I think he's already signed for Inter, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a tough one. We have this discussion a lot.
Centre backs, yeah.
To find centre backs is not easy, and even if
Definitely
you do, they're untried at this level. Who was the one that did his knee for Arsenal, the centre back? Was it
Koscielny?
Chambers? This season.
Yeah, the young lad.
Yeah, he started doing real well.
Yes.
And then he
Holding.
Holding,
Holding,
yeah.
Rob Holding.
He was doing really well.
He did really
And
well.
then that was unfortunate that he picked up that injury because he looked like he might be able to progress, and it's just bad timing for him.
Would you buy a defender from within England because they're used to the pace, you're used to the style of play?
For the transfers, I always think that to sign a player in the transfer window in January, you need somebody to make an immediate impact. So therefore, to sign a player that plays in the Premier League is better because it doesn't need 3 or 4 months to adapt to the team because he's already now the Premier League. Has been
Harry
playing
Maguire for Arsenal?
Who?
Harry Maguire, the centre-back,
Played for England at the World Cup.
the big boy.
Scored a few
Yes,
headers.
a very good player.
Yeah.
He's, can come out with the ball.
Yeah.
He's strong.
Yeah.
He's quick as well.
Yeah.
He looks like but he's quick.
Yeah.
He can get to those. But
Yeah, Harry Maguire's not a bad one. I think Nathan Ake from Bournemouth was at Chelsea for a while, never got a chance really.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance.
He's not too bad,
The
but
left
whether
back-
he's up to Arsenal's standard, I'm not sure. But I'm trying to look at the lower league level teams who you can sort of bring up.
Who is the boy from Staskowski, is it? Was it Burnley or?
Oh, Tarkowski,
Tarkowski, yeah.
He's not bad, can score goals. But you never know, in these teams, they're so comfortable. To go to a
Yep.
big team with all this added pressure,
Maybe a
you
lot
don't
of
know.
pressure.
You don't know how they're going to respond.
Now, I know you got your hands full there, but for everyone and anyone who's been on the show as a guest, they get a shirt from the special guest itself. So it's over to you, Chief.
Thank you so much, brother. My legend.
real supporter.
Yeah.
This is what we like.